Alright guys, what's up? Alright guys, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Give it a minute and then we're gonna get started right away. Lots to do today. Hope everyone's doing really well. There we go, a little bit better. Alrighty. It's late. It's really late here tonight, man. It's like what time is it already? It's already 11:18. Yeah. I just give it like two minutes or something for some people to log on, and then we'll get started right away. Hope everyone's doing very well. I'm just gonna have some coffee. It's gonna be a late night for me. I can already feel it. But the market's not the best today. The market got wrecked. All of the gains are wiped out. Bitcoin's move was very short-lived, if you guys noticed. Super short-lived. It did nothing for the market at all. Only Bitcoin rallied, and that's about it. Nothing else rallied. Like, everything else retraced exactly to where it was. A pretty deep retracement, man. Alright guys, let's go. Let's start. So welcome everybody. Today's date is March the 2nd, or 3rd rather. It's about 11 p.m. here in the Philippines. I'm here till about the middle of May, and then I head back home to Turkey. And then I'll be trading full-time, man. Pretty much as soon as I get home from May till about the middle of July. And then from July till August, I'll be like packing because I'll be moving again. Because I'm getting ready to move in September. Because I'm buying another house. I'm buying like a new house in Turkey. Again, I move a lot, I know. I've been buying, this is going to be my third house that I bought in Turkey, man. And yeah, so 3 houses in Turkey now. And but I only own one of them right now. So I'll be buying another house to move to a different area. Because I don't like the area that I live in. I fucking hate it because it's just too busy, man. I want to like, imagine living in a place where there's so many tourists and there's a lot of people. You kind of get sick of that, right? You want to move to a place where you can see the seaside, you can breathe fresh air with lots of oxygen, with like the forest and the trees, kind of not around too many people. You can walk down beautiful paths on the cliffs, you know, and overlooking the seaside that's close to beaches. That's the kind of life that I want, and I realize that after 40. So I'm working a little bit harder than usual to buy like kind of a crazy house, kind of like a dream house that I'll settle into. So right now, like this month has been going very well. Just to update you guys on the progress of trading and stuff. Like this was supposed to be a private stream for only the Discord group, but I haven't streamed in a long time for the public as well. So I decided to just keep it, you know, public to let everybody see it as well. But I've been trading extremely hard lately. The Platinum group is where I live trade. And I'm doing a 100K challenge to double it to 200K in March. And in the past 2.5 days of trading, so since March the 1st, I grew the $100,000 account up to 108,300 already. So it's already up 8.3% in like 2 days of trading, basically. I wouldn't be surprised if I doubled 100K to 200K in, I'm going to guess 25 days maximum. 25 days. Maybe 21 days. That's kind of what I would average, knowing me. I also traded Alchemy. I've been trading it with basically the whole Discord group very well. This is from the 28th, as you guys can see. From February the 28th to today, which is about 3-4 days. I took in $33,700 on Alchemy alone. And then I took in like $4,000 on Cardano and $4,000 on Bitcoin. So in the past week, my P&L is just wild. It's well over 30-40K. So it's been a very good time trading so far, right? And just so you guys know, there's 21 slots left to join my Platinum tier group. It runs for basically 3 months at a time. So basically for April, May, and June, the cost to join is $5,000. It's very substantial, the cost, and I know. Trust me, I know it's absurdly expensive. But it has to be because only 50 people can get in for 3 months at a time. I also have to reduce my position sizes that I take, so I can't make as much when I'm running the group. There has to be liquidity. If I trade really big sizes, I can't focus on the trade by itself because I have to focus on the group. So I'm taking a huge pay cut to actually run a group with live trading rather than, like, if you think about it, right? Like what I make, 50 people times 5K, that's about 80K a month. That's actually a pay cut to me if I were to run the group rather than to live trade alone, right? So you have to understand that perspective of the give and the take. Not only that, not only to compensate for my salary, but you're basically getting to trade with, like a top trader, right? I'm definitely in the top 1% of the traders out there. I've earned it with my P&L. I've showed it multiple times that I'm incredibly consistent over 10 years. And I'm one of the top people when it comes to shorting the market. And I can trade in any market, whether it's a bull market or a bear market, I will still short the market. So you guys are getting an opportunity to basically come trade with a top tier trader that will grow your skills to the next level. So there's 21 slots available to join. DM me if you're interested, okay guys? And other than that, let's focus on the market. I'm going to give you guys a really good analysis of my thoughts, first of all. And then secondly, I'm going to help you guys find a suitable trade today, because that's what I'm also good at. Half of the battle is finding a trade, right? You got to be patient. You got to hunt for the trades every day. And then the other half is basically executing it with proper analysis and managing your risk, right? So yesterday there was obviously some really good news, right? Federal Reserve, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to find it on Twitter here just to catch everybody up if they are not in the loop yet. Crypto news, Federal Reserve. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys my opinion on what exactly happened, right? Hold on, where was it? Crypto news, Bitcoin, ADA, Sol, XRP. Oh, man, there we go. I'll just show you guys the tweet very quickly. I'm sure you've all seen it right here. Oh, something just happened. Can you guys see me? Fuck, man. Fucking bullshit. Oh my god, I don't know how to go back to a live stream. Yo, can you guys see me? Yo, can you guys see me? I think you guys can see me, right? Okay, you guys can see me. I'll do all the details later. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so you guys know about the Federal Reserve news where Bitcoin, Solana, Bitcoin, Sol, ADA, XRP, they've all been, added to like basically the American government. I'm gonna show you the official tweet, okay? Okay, so I don't want to drag it again because last time I did that, it fucking froze my computer. Okay, so there you go. There's the crypto strategic reserve for XRP, Solana, Cardano, right? And this is major news. Like, honestly, I don't fucking trust the American government anymore. I really don't, because the way that I'm seeing this, and I'll explain it from my perspective. Okay, it's gonna make a lot of sense when you guys hear it. Trust me. The way that I'm seeing this is that obviously America is working with all of these institutions. Okay, they're working with these institutions that they were selling off major amounts of crypto, right? I'm sure that there was some sort of deal where they were going to get like tax benefits or tax cuts or breaks and shit like that. So these institutions are like unloading basically everything, right? That's how we got this ridiculous drop to the downside. And then is it coincidence that literally, when on the first retracement up, Like, it's not coincidence, guys, that this announcement came on the dip, right? It literally came on a dip, right? Basically, it came on the first wave, right? So it came on a second wave dip, right? Right when the dip was here. They strategically announced this shit. You guys understand that, right? Because everybody's still thinking that this is just a small little retracement, then it's going to continue down. So people are selling pretty much everything, right? They're selling everything. Like people like you, people like me. Like I got out of crypto when it was slightly above around 100K. So they strategically announce everything, and then obviously America is accumulating Bitcoin, XRP, Solana, right? The Cardano, they're accumulating it in a major way. Like if you take a look at take a look at ADA, where it was when they were accumulating it, right? It's pretty obvious they were using this period, for a long time near the bottom, after probably making some deal with like BlackRock and Vanguard and shit to unload everything and drop the market, so the American government can start to fucking accumulate like crazy. And then they strategically announce it right at a perfect dip, which sends the market into a frenzy. And during this time, BlackRock, all of them, they've already accumulated their positions, right? This is the frenzy phase. This is the accumulation phase during the last drop. It's just that one piece of news that ends up driving the market to the fucking upside, causes a lot of FOMO, and they strategically do it just right at the fucking right time. That pisses me off. And did you guys hear about that tweet about that guy who ended up leveraging like $75 million into Bitcoin, but 50x leverage of 75 million, right? And then I think he bought 100 million of Ethereum, like leveraged 50x or something like that, right? So that's a lot of money, man. That's in the billions, right? Those are people who have insider information because like they're working for the fucking government, or they're part of the administration or someone like that, right? They're like dropping these seeds to let the public know that something is going to happen. We bought it already. Like imagine having the capacity to leverage 50x and to buy billions of dollars of crypto. You would only do that when you know that the administration is going to present very bullish positive news that will send crypto to the fucking moon. And that's exactly what happened, right? So it pisses me off how the American government is basically like we're puppets. We're puppets at the end of the day, and we can't do anything except follow the fucking trend. Like, there's good news, we're buying it. There's bad news, we're selling it. Shit like that. But they're ahead of us by 10 steps. They basically pull every string and we don't really have decisions anymore. That's why what I feel when it comes to investing. Like sure, we can follow the trend, but at the end of the day, even the majority of investors will get fucking wiped out. Like if you know anybody that was very successful in this bull run, like tell me, because I fucking don't. Because what I know is that from when like I'm successful from last year to like March, but after that it's been a shit show. Even after Trump got elected, because everything pretty much retraced to much lower prices. So because of that, guys, I want to formally say that I'm not in any investment portfolio anymore. And it's been like that for a long time now, since about $100,000 levels way back. I just lost trust in the American government after Trump released his meme coin. His fucking wife did it, his family did it, and especially after the other presidents tried to follow him, like the Argentina president. That's fucking bullshit, man. These world leaders are creating their own meme coins, and they're just pulling us along for the ride and using us for liquidity and then dumping on us. I don't think that's fair in any way at all. So because of that, why the fuck would I wanna trust crypto and actually invest in it at all? It makes absolutely no sense for me to buy and hold crypto. Why? Because my skills in day trading, okay, guys, listen to this. My skills in day trading is not affected by what happens fundamentally in the market in any way. I can trade in any market through any news, as long as there's movement. My technical analysis skills, it doesn't depend on what the fuck Trump does or what president releases a coin, or who's making it, who's adding what coins to what reserve. All that I see is myself, somebody with a high level of day trading skills that can trade in any market, that can make a shit ton of money, that can average well over $100,000 a month day trading whenever I decide to put my mind to it. In fact, in the bull market rally, after Trump got elected, I made $448,000 in 30 fucking days. That's wild. Even in a shitty market in the past few weeks, I was still up like $68,000. And in the past 4 days, I'm up for about 40K. So it's like, why do I want to invest and wake up every day wondering if there's going to be some fucking news that's going to shit on us again, or if there's going to be some wonderful news that rallies the market? I'd rather remove that stress. The stress to me of investing lately has been so parabolically high that it's not worth it for me. Now, I'm not saying it should be worth it for you. Like, it shouldn't be worth it to you. If you decide to invest in your portfolio and believe in it longer term, that's really your choice and that's your tolerance for risk. But myself, I kind of want to have a chill day. I don't really want to worry about the market, what it does overnight. I just want to go in for the day, get that fucking money, day trade, go to sleep with a clear conscience, not worrying about the market at all anymore. That's my stance on it. So I'm going to make sure that I present you guys information from the perspective of macro, what Bitcoin's doing, and also from the perspective of day trading as well, okay? So we all know, let's just get to the market now. We all know that Bitcoin ended up the news was released. I don't know what time it was for like American time, but it was released literally at like 11 o'clock my time, right? Like that's when the news was released roughly, right here, 11:24, right? So you can see that a lot of coins, they took a big pump. Like the big ones took a big pump, right? Like XRPs, Solana, right? Solana. But the funny thing is they've all retraced already. They've all retraced like literally golden ratio levels already. People thought it was going to go to the fucking moon. But look how much it retraced already. What does that say about the market? Like, then you take a look at XRP. That XRP is what? It's retraced about 50% again as well. Actually, golden ratio levels almost. Cardano, I think, is doing the best out of them right now. So Cardano ended up doing Cardano's doing the best out of all of them right now. So I was trading Cardano yesterday, right here, guys. Man, I don't know a lot of people that could do this, and I'm sure you guys don't either. I was trading it on the 5-second time frame yesterday, like right here. I was trading it literally on the 5-second time frame, counting Elliott wave structures and shorting things because of the Elliott wave structures. So I was just looking at this yesterday, basically counting waves in here, like 1, 2, on the 5-second, 3, 4, 5. And then I was doing ABC, right? And then I saw the breakout, right? I saw the breakout over here above the wave 1 high. So I longed it, made $1,700. And then after that, I longed it from there till about there. And then I saw the final 5th wave form. And then I shorted it literally at the top on the 5-second time frame, right? So I was just looking at Elliott wave from the seconds time frame, and I was able to make a lot of money on this coin because of that. So this made basically 5 full waves that I counted, and I shorted it. I shorted the fuck out of it. I even shorted Bitcoin yesterday for those of the live stream, right? I called it. I called it so fucking hard, like that top. Like I'll show you guys. I'm pretty sure that you guys all saw it, right? Like when I called Bitcoin, I'm not sure if I wrote it, but I said everywhere that Bitcoin's probably reaching a top soon, right? Let me see it. Blah blah blah. Maybe no, I didn't. I didn't post it in the. I posted in the elite group, in a private video, I think. Yeah, see right here, we could be reaching a resistance soon. I may short this with size. So I was talking about right here around 93ish, 94, right? And I talked about here in my group at the 2-day kernel and the slope trend line. And guess what, man? That's how I was able to make $4,000 very fast on Bitcoin yesterday. I'll show you guys why we reached the top, okay? So first of all, this is a very significant area, right? You guys agree? Very significant area if you look at all the wicks and stuff. Secondly, this is called the super trend kernel indicator. Right here, see the red line? The red line is massive. It's been bearish ever since we dropped in February for 26 days. One news like that, it's not going to break it above. Secondly, that red line, guys, it coincides exactly with the kernel, right? So I called this. I live traded this in the group, and I made $4,000 live trading it, calling it, trading with about $360,000. So you can see that it literally it smashes it, right? It fucking just hits it right there. It bull traps, or sorry, where is it? Like right there, it hits it, right? Hits it right there, and then it just basically bull traps. I don't know why my trend line's off when I go to different time frames, but you guys get what I mean. That's what happened, and that's why Oh, that's why I'm on bar replay. Sorry, I'm in bar replay. There we go. There we go. That's why. So, so it hit right there and smashed down, and I was actually able to catch this little guy right here. Believe it or not, I caught this drop exactly at the top with a 360k position live. So now, like if you take a look at other coins, okay, you look at Polkadot after it rallied, right? What do you see about coins like Polkadot? They didn't really fucking do much. Like look how down they are. These coins are getting retraced like, you know, like massive amounts. You know, like really, they've only rallied some of them like 7-8%. So the market recovered a little bit, but not that great. Like not in a major parabolic way, right? It's now this is a retracement. So the best we can hope for is basically a continuation to the upside. That would be amazing. But you guys can see that we're definitely at a major trendline resistance for a long time now for the total market cap. These lower highs, higher lows, you know, higher high, etc., lower highs, they're fucking very important to determine the trend. 46 days in, we can't even break this trend. So we're still in a downtrend from what I can see. Okay, there's no reason to think that we're on an uptrend right now because we're rejecting hard in every single way. Like this is not a bullish pattern to me. Like look at that. That to me this is trying to get to the top, trying to get back in, but then getting rejected hard. You know, so I'm not that bullish on the market right now because I've been burned so many times by the government and trusting them. Why would we want to trust them? Like every time there's bullish news, we end up getting wrecked, right? So it's like, who cares about what they say, man? Just focus on the things that you can control, which is day trading, right? Day trading is what I think is going to bring a lot of money into your hands rather than investing because no offense, man, but none of you guys made a lot. I bet you anything, none of you made real, like any real money. And if you did, like compare that to 2017 or 2021 if you were in it. Nobody, including me. You know, like I didn't make fuck all after that rally, but I only made money from day trading. From the portfolio side, everything got wrecked, right? So I'm completely burned by it. I don't want to be one of those fanboys that's going to believe the biggest bull market is yet to begin. Like, fuck that. How could anybody believe that other than from a sliver of hope and from using past data? Like, oh, the ROI cycle, like this is how it is. Okay, like I'm going to show you guys into the cryptoverse, like quant data right now. I take a look at this data all the time. Hang tight. So this is the ROI, like this is, I love how people refer to these, man. It just makes me laugh now. It makes me laugh because I see the bigger picture and I don't think a lot of people do. It's not because I'm bearish and I want the market to fail. Trust me, I want the market to rally to the fucking moon. Because if it did rally to the moon, then that means the markets would be moving. I would have more opportunities for coins that are volatile to long or to short. Just it's better to trade in a bull market than a bear market. That's the truth. But you take a look here, okay? You take a look how, like this is very important to understand. Right here on the 240th day, okay, 240th day, it dropped to about the 260th day. That happened in the 2017 and 2021. 240 days after the cycle on the red line, it drops to about the 260th day. And then the market continues forever. Basically, it just keeps continuing. But if you've noticed now, us on the 240th day, we've dropped, but we've never recovered. In fact, it's now 314 days in from 240. So we're two and a half months almost since the peak of where all the other years rallied. So my point is we have 100% decoupled. We have decoupled from the other years. There's no point of saying that the cycle is the same now. Like I just proved it with the Bitcoin ROI halving cycle here, that the 260th day in every other cycle, we went parabolic. But here, we continue to drop to the downside consistently. We're basically just retesting every support right now over and over again, and we're getting rejected. This rally is a really good rally for all of crypto. I do admit that, okay? But until the trend actually changes, I have no choice but to be pretty much like neutral, bearish neutral. That's kind of my stance, either bearish neutral or neutral. But it certainly is not bullish, because it's going to take a lot of technical factors and breakouts for me to believe that the bull market's here. I mean, we just got rejected at the 2-day kernel by 6%, right? In every way. So this might be short-lived. Just might be another one of those incidences where there's amazing, bullish, positive, fundamental news, but the market reacts only shortly to it, and then we repel right back to where we are. So I have a lot of theories about a bear market actually like continuing and the bear market beginning as well. But it's nothing. It's not a very popular opinion, so I'll keep that to myself for next time. So right now, just to summarize, like the market's looking pretty decent, right? It is, but it's still at a major resistance point. Like you can see here, Bitcoin got to that 2-day kernel again, and it just sank about 5%, so it didn't look the best. So perhaps we can break above these major resistances, but until we break these major resistances, such as the 2-day kernel on Bitcoin, right? Such as, breaking above the kernel here again. So the total 2 market cap hit exactly where I said. People were making fun of me when I said that it would hit it, right? And I kept giving the same example over and over. Again, I said, well, you guys never thought that Ethereum would actually hit this 2-year trend line, right? But it actually did in July, right? It actually did in July. And then people thought it would never come back down here again, but it did earlier last month. Not only did it come down, it actually broke the 2-year. 2 years, guys. Imagine, actually, sorry, 3 years almost 3 years. It broke the 3-year higher low trend Ethereum. So I said to people that, well, if Ethereum did it, you know what? Maybe Total 2 is going to touch down over here. And guess what? The Total 2 actually ended up touching here just last week. So it's like the unbelievable becomes believable only after it happens. Like, what the fuck? You have to be very aware of the possibilities of what could happen to safeguard yourself. For example, myself, I got the fuck out of the market. And because of that, I'm happy, man. I don't have to worry day to day about, there's so much stress worrying day to day about what's going to happen to your portfolio. You know that whole strategy of diamond hands, diamond balls, hold and forget? It only works to an extent when there's an actual bull market. But in a market like this, you wake up some days down another 10, 15%. Holy crap, my phone is blown up by my real life friends that are like, oh, I'm down another 12% today. It's like, it's very discouraging seeing that, right? So for those reasons, I'm just out of it, guys. So right now, like the market's looking all right. It's looking just okay. Like last week we closed, for example, XLM with a hammer weekly candle. Some candles are getting pretty good candles, I have to admit, right? A hammer candle. Polkadot is getting a hammer candle. So we're very much so near a bottom. I agree. The market is incredibly manipulated. Like we're talking about long term. The American government, guys, they have too much money. You got to understand that they have too much money and they can swing the market however they want. Their job is to liquidate you. They're not competing against other businesses. They're teaming up with businesses like BlackRock and Vanguard, and then they're against us. We are the ones getting fucked, if you guys notice. They're the ones lining their pockets. Because of that, I'm not going to play that game of theirs of being a retail investor. I'm going to be a retail trader because trading is where I win every single day, day in, day out. So right now, the market is looking pretty bad today, guys, in terms of day trading. There's not really a lot of opportunities. The first thing that I do always, we're moving on to day trading now. First thing I always do is I always look for opportunities in a day by seeing what is the most volatile coin to trade. That's going to give me a really good update. Okay, so I take a look at Layer. It's moving a lot, so I'll put it on my watch list. Nero is moving as well, right? It's looking like it wants to smash above this particular support or resistance. So that's going to be a good place to add an alert just to see if it breaks out and then see if we can do anything about it. And then there's AVE. I don't know what that is. Bitcoin dominance. What the fuck is this? BTC oh, that shouldn't be there. Oh, by the way, let's check Bitcoin dominance. Haven't checked it. It's probably really high. Reasonably high. Yeah. Reasonably high. Not bad. Okay, so what else is moving today, guys? Nothing really. Holy. This coin's not moving. Fuck that, AV. 5% move. So there's only 2 coins actually moving today in the green. Every other coin, guys, they got wrecked today. They look at the market today. Today, the market fucking got wrecked. If you look at coin market cap, you're not going to see a lot of coins really. Like this is the past 7 days. Can I change this to 1 day? I don't think I can. 1 day chart, volume, 1 day, 24-hour chart. There we go. Let's take out the 7-day chart. So last 24 hours, you're going to see some coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, green, but other coins are going to get wrecked. Like, of course, Cardano, but most of them are going to get wrecked. You see them. I mean, I see a mixture of green and red throughout the day now. Like, some coins just fucking tanking, Look at the coins that are dropping. Even though they're green, they're just fucking dropping still based on the chart. Even though they're green, they're fucking dropping, right? Like, they don't look good, man, these charts. I mean, if you look at crypto bubbles today, crypto bubble is probably confused today. Like, there's nothing that's substantially moving to the upside, right? For the day. For the week, same shit. Like, for the day, this is not really that green or anything at all. Like, there's Cardano, CRO, of course, ADA. I can't believe IOTA. Man, IOTA, this coin made me so much money. Every time I think of IOTA, I get very emotional because it was the first coin that I ever traded that I made, other than Ethereum, of course, the first altcoin I really traded that made me more than $100,000. Now, this coin here, I turned $4,000 into $100,000 plus. Like, it happened almost overnight. It was just crazy, that price point back then. IOTA, Omize Go, XRP, those coins, EOS, those were the good days, man. I wish I can go back in time with what I know. Not necessarily knowing that the market was going to go up, but going in, even if I had $10,000 in 2017, with my skills now, I would have turned $10,000 into probably a few million, because that market was unbelievable market. But the thing is, everybody was naive during those days in 2017. Nobody really knew anything. I was one of the first YouTubers, but I never focused on growing my channel, never focused on editing it. I just fucking do the same shit over and over. I swear, I'm immature, I'm unprofessional. I don't make, news types related videos like Coin Bureau or some of the good guys. So I never grew my YouTube channel, you know what I mean? But I was one of the first YouTubers, and nobody knew anything out there about crypto or even trading, really. If trading wasn't a popular subject on YouTube back then, it's more so crypto that ended up popularizing day trading, that ended up getting it up there with the OG guys like Timothy Sykes, Tim Grattani from the day trading world, from the 90s kids, right? And they popularized it through their TV show, Wall Street, right? Just I forgot what it's called, this Wall Street TV show. They were day traders, and then man, there's a whole culture I can get into, which I won't. But anyways, back in the days, it was very easy to make money, guys. It was so easy. You just needed to know a bunch of things. So I'm not going to talk your guys' ear off. So let's go to just see how the month is doing so far, okay? This is my crypto screener. That's on TradingView. Everybody can access it on the bottom left. You guys can access your own. I'm going to go to the, let's go to the weekly gainers, and actually let's go to the daily here and change this to the month. So this is for the day. Okay, look on this column. This is just for the day. And nothing is really moving for the day. There's really just layer. That's everything else is actually the red. Today is a very red day. It's a very difficult day to trade. And then if you take a look on the weekly is not going to show anything because it's only Monday, right? So it's actually the same as the daily. You guys understand that today? Monday, today, the weekly chart is going to be the same as the daily when you do a scan because the weekly resets, right? So let's take a look at the monthly then. The monthly, there's been a lot of coins that have moved very well, right? I'm just going to choose USDT.P, not anything else. So here, can I change that to only perpetual? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so USDTP. So you see that a lot of these coins have been moving for the week, or sorry, for the month, right? These are the big hitters. I don't know why ALK is not on here. Oh, ALK is here. ALK is here. So that's a big heavy hitter. And then there's WIF, but throughout this month there hasn't really been a lot of coins that have moved a lot, because keep in mind the month looked like this, right? The month looked like this from February, where it dropped a little bit and then some coins are recovering. So that's why it's not reflecting a large number. But if you took it from a specific date, like from the bottom, you'll see that obviously coins have rallied a lot more than that. ALK is actually one of the best coins that have rallied in February, right? You can see that it moved up 438%. But ALK doesn't look like it's moved up a lot because from February the 1st is over here. So it only shows that it's only moved up like 20-30%. See what I mean? From February the 1st to now, it's only like 28%. So it's not giving you the best gauge of how much it's moving. But ALK was a very difficult coin to trade. I think that the opportunity is like almost done to trade, to be quite honest. I don't think that it's good to trade anymore. But this here, it probably wrecked everybody. It was one of the number 1 coins that people were trading, but it was just too volatile. When you see a coin that's doing 15% in like in a 1 minute candle, one minute candle, it's just dangerous, man. Just stay away from it. So I unfortunately think that today is going to be pulling teeth when it comes to trading. And my work schedule just started tonight. Like I'll be streaming all night and looking for, or I'll be streaming if there's a trade to take tonight. But other than that, like I really don't see any opportunities today yet. But the thing about day trading is you have to be active and you have to be present. You can't just look at the market right now and be like, it sucks. I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna watch Netflix all day. I'm gonna play games. It can't be like that. You actually have to be active, like at least once every half an hour. Look at the market for 5 or 10 minutes, right? At least do that. Every half an hour, look at the market every 5 or 10 minutes. That's fair. And the other 20 minutes, go do whatever you want, right? That's fine. But you still have to do it every half an hour at least, right? You don't have to look at it like every minute and hunt until something comes up, like, because you have to give time to the market to settle, to bring in more data, to see if something is moving. Then you can gravitate towards it, right? So good to build a solid routine of hunting for a trade. Like for example, my lady's always up with me. She's there with her computer right now, looking at the market, hunting for trades. Right now she's laughing because I just made that up. There's no computer there right now, but that's normally what she would. She's looking at me like, "Why did you lie?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, why did I lie about that?" But that's what she would normally be doing. That's what she would normally be doing. She would just be like looking for trades, right? She'd be looking for trades with me, or like we just work together as a team, right? So it's good to always build that routine of consistency as a day trader. So make sure you guys are active and staying caught up always when it comes to how the market is trending. Always make sure you're following what Bitcoin does, right? So important. Follow the Bitcoin dominance, follow the total market cap. Always sort your watch list up and down to see if there's anything that's moved randomly that you don't know about, right? Stay up to date. So I just wanted to give you guys my best wishes for this pump. I hope that the pump fucking continues, to be quite honest. I really genuinely hope that the market continues for like your guys' sake, because if it does, then you're going to be very happy and your portfolio is going to recover. And then you'll probably get liquidated after the American government posts some other random bullshit. I hope that doesn't happen. But other than that, guys, like, it's good to extract profits from the market in multiple ways, right? For example, I day trade. I used to invest. I used to swing trade. But now I just focus on day trading because I think that it's less risky, because I know it's more risky to people who don't have the skills, but to people who have the skills, right? It's definitely... Yeah, you get what I'm saying. It's really good for them, for people like me. So if you guys want to take up day trading, if you want to get really serious about it, you should probably really join my platinum tier group. Like, it's going to be one of the best investments that you make, because, hey, you get to trade with me, you get to learn with me, you get to see me live stream. So I live stream all of my trades, or most of my trades. I can't live stream 24 hours a day, but you're also going to get access to see my desktop, ask me questions live. I narrate the trade. I walk you guys through the risk assessment. I tell you where I'm entering, tell you when I'm exiting. So I don't know, man. I think it's going to be one of the best things that you can invest in. It could change your life. Just being with me in the channel for 3 months, man. It's only been like we've only done it for, 10 days so far, and it's been hyper successful. So DM me if you guys are interested. Other than that, have yourselves a good night. I'm going to end the live stream. I'll be on all night if you guys have any questions on Discord. So have a great time, and let's see if we can catch some trades today. I'm not trying to make a lot of money today. I'm just honestly, in this kind of market, I'm just going to shoot for like $2,000. Like, to me, that's like on the lower side of a daily profit, right? On a slow market, that's basically one trade for me with 1% win on a $200,000 position. which is very realistic. So I'm just gonna put in 200K today, try to get 1%, and then I'll just be like, bam, just made somebody's monthly salary in 10 minutes, you know? So that's how it's gonna be. So I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Thank you very much for joining me. Bye now.